Welcome to the Psychology of Influence at Work. 25 things you need to know. At Threshold, we train business leaders in the art of influence. And here we answer some of the standout questions raised by participants in our sessions based on the hard evidence. Corporations are estimated to spend in the region of $50 billion per year globally on leadership development, but a big chunk of that is wasted. This is because so often the learning is forgotten once leaders get back into their day jobs. What makes learning stick? Well, it turns out that it's all to do with a concept called self-relevance. And here the art world can shed some light. Whether it's by Canaletto, Picasso, Francis Bacon, great art provokes a strong reaction in the viewer. But why do we respond to some works of art more than others? Well, according to research from the Max Planck Institute for Empirical Aesthetics, whether or not we're moved by a work of art comes down to whether it resonates with our sense of who we are. The researchers asked 33 participants to look at nearly 150 images of paintings. They were then asked to rate each painting on two grounds, and second, its relevance to them. In other words, to what extent did the painting relate to their own identity or their personal experience? Where participants felt a sense of relevance to themselves in a painting, they were significantly more likely to judge it as moving. So what does this tell us about the way in which we should be designing learning interventions? Just like when we engage with art, if learning is to be emotionally engaging, it must connect directly with what participants care about at that moment. The most effective leadership development starts with the situation. In other words, as leaders work to resolve a problem in a training scenario with which they can identify and that directly relates to their working lives, they can then deconstruct and draw out the learning for themselves. That's why at Threshold, we make a point of developing scenarios that are uniquely tailored to a particular audience that ring true. This way, they really resonate with people and the learning from them stays in people's minds. To find out more about Threshold and how we can help people in your organization to get the best out of human beings, go to threshold.co.uk.